Yes, Vedant, Aditya, switch on here. They're not there. Yes.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Where is the next person? Aditya. Also come. Yes. So, more people are still yet to come. Come. What happened late? You're also newcomer. What's your name? Jeshta. From which school? CH. Jeshta. From which school? DAV Kargar. Panero. Anwell. DAV how many? Nerul. Anwell. I don't know. Come sit. You ready to stay? Kargar only? Come. Okay. Yeah. Some homework was given. Irrational number, rational number. Yeah. Got the answers? Written? You wrote? What is it? Images you wrote? The what? Images. Then what? What is the question in decimal form? These are decimal form. These are decimal. What did we get? And if you some of the friends, girls are still coming, only 3 more girls or more were there. What is that? This is decimal form or what? You know, you write your name, and if the name is not there, you are missing now. So they write the name. But 5 is correct, right? 5 is correct. 5 is decimal form. So irrational number. How do you are going Vedant, you wrote 3 rational numbers and 3 rational numbers.
Yes, sir. 3 rational numbers are -5, -2, 25.
They are the rational numbers. They are integers now.
So, rational number. Sir, they are also rational number.
They are also rational numbers. So then you are rational. What is the question I asked you? Write 3 rational numbers. 3 rational numbers in what form? Decimal form. I did not see most of them is not decimal form, not writing only.
So, I wrote irrational number as √2, √3.
Root 2 is decimal form. Where is the decimal in root 2?
So, I wrote only irrational number without the decimal.
Yeah. Okay. Do you know what are rational numbers? What are rational numbers then? Non-terminating and non-recurring are rational. Who is absent? These all Vedant, Arya, and Aditya. Arya Jadhav. The same Arya Jadhav, 2 places, 6 places missing. And Saina. Who is Saina? I don't know. What are rational numbers?
Rational numbers are in the form of p by q, where q is not equal to 0.
A number in the form of p by q, where
Q is not equal to 0 and
p and q are
p and q are
prime numbers. Co-prime.
natural.
Only co-prime only possible. Q and p and q are integers. Okay, not necessarily. What do you mean by co-prime numbers?
The numbers which don't have multiples.
Then numbers which are numbers
No
no multiples. Example.
except one.
Take an example of co-primes. 2 co-prime numbers tell now. You all heard about co-prime numbers? She said, co-prime. You know what are co-prime? I don't know. That's it. So give me an example of a rational number. 3 by 7. Okay. Minus 2 by 7. What are rational numbers? Numbers in the form of P upon Q, where P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0. Understood? So what are rational numbers? A number which is of the form, what form? P by Q. What are P and Q? P and Q are integers. And what about Q? Q cannot be 0. Why Q is not equal to 0? Division by 0 is not possible. Understood? Division by 0 is not possible. Now the next property, the last class we discussed is what? Every rational number can be represented in 2 ways. Which are the 2 ways? Fractional form as well as decimal form. Yes or no? Fractional form. Suppose if I write it this way, let's say 3 by 4. Which type of number is this one? It is a rational number. It is in its fraction form. Do you know how to write its decimal form? Do you know how to write its decimal form? That we cannot always make it into 10 now. Yeah, I got it. Then you can make it to decimal, but always can you make it to 10? So divide. Division, all of you know, na?
Yes.
So divide. One of you tell the division. You know how to divide? Long division, do you know? Forgot long division. Last class I made to divide, na? Who knows? Nobody knows division. I did divide and find out now what is 3 by 4. 0.75 na? 3 upon 4. 0. Decimal 37. 7 4s are 28. Remember, balance is coming as 2. Put 0. So you got it as what? 0.75. Okay. As she said, you cannot make always denominator 10. What you said is correct. There are, but always it's not possible. You can make it into 25. To 25. Then it is 75 by 100. I don't know. But always it may not be possible. Suppose if it was 3 by 7, then now we make it to denominator. Multiples of not possible. No. Okay, that is it. Understood that here multiply by anything you cannot do it. 7 where it will go? Then how much you will get? 30 by 70 now, then 0 0. Then that's 0 0. It will not go now. Here what she said, it is coming about 75 upon 100. Okay, then so 75 by 100 and then put 0.7 like that. But it's not possible all the time. Okay or not? Yes or no? Can you find out what is 3 by 7? All of you divide and find out. Decimal form of 3 by 7. Fast. Decimal form for 3 by 7. Got it now?
Yes.
Sure. Well, let me go. Division over. Division over. What you are doing, what you do? What you are doing, what you do? 3 by 7 or 5 by 3?
Sir, got it.
Two decimal divider, stop and do that. Divide. You have to continue now. What is Vedas? What is the answer you got?
So I got 0.428571 recurring.
You have to divide now till then. See here. What did you get here? 3. upon 7. So what do you get here? Not 0.30. How much? 4 sir. How much? 28. Remainder 2. 20. How much? 2 sir. 14. Remainder 6. 60. Then 8. 56. Remainder 4. 40. Then 5. 35. 5 sir. Then 7. Then 49. Remainder 1. Not reach now. 10. 10 means 1. 7. Reach to 3. 30 means 4. Now started repeating. Yes or no? Therefore, this is equal to what? 0.42857. Again, 4 2 is coming. Division forgot all of you. Look here, you people are in which standard now? Sure now? What do you think? 10th standard only now? This is which standard you studying this division? Which standard? Which one? Third, fourth, fifth. Who is this one? Arya only now? Arya, you forgot the branch. You are thinking online lecture is going on. Where is staying? Gather. Kendri, we are 2 steps only have to reach out here now. What time is school got over? You didn't go to school today. Holiday is going on. Then, today school was there or not? What time you came back? What time you come back from school? Huh? What are you saying? Next time. Oh, sibling, you have to take care of. Yeah. What you did for your sibling? You're fighting with your brother now. Ask him also you believe now, brother now. Sister, small sister now. Sit down. What time? Time this one. Earlier next time be on time before everybody. You're the first person. The Gateway is very nearby now. 5 minutes only now. Sign that. So here all of you followed now. This one. So division, don't make mistakes. This is the one. Okay. Agreed. Should I give one more? Yes. So then we will study division only here today. Okay. Okay. 13 by 11. 1 3 13 minus 13 by 11. Minus 13 upon 11. Divide and make it to decimal form. You want to see my done.
Sir, got it.
Minus is gone. There is no minus actually. I will come and tell you. See, right minus, right plus. This is the way you want. Not it. Who got? Make mistake now. You know what's the mistake? Almost most of the answers are here and here in three. Are you shaking? How is coming? You want to be now? What did you get? Set almost second. Bar is gone. When getting now, it stopped or what? Now, when dividing, all of you listen here. When dividing, all of you stop writing and listen. What is the dividend and what is it? Forget about minus. So when minus 13 by 11, what do you have to do? Divide 13 upon 11 and put the minus. That is the way to do now. What is the dividend and what is the divisor? What first heard about dividend, divisor, quotient, remainder?
Oh, dividend is
Have you heard about?
Yes, sir.
I see. Look here. This mask is not very compulsory now. Okay, the mask. If your parents and you wear the mask, you wear it. Otherwise, you can put the mask also. Tell loudly. I can't hear. Okay. Those who love one, it's not because already it's bought also. You know what is the dividend now here? No, wrong.
Divide.
Dividend. Look here. This one. Okay. I will. Those who have doubt, remember this way. I wanted to divide 42 by, let's say, as 8. Okay, this is called what? This is called what? Divisor. These mistakes should not happen again. These are in the 5th or 6th standard you are doing. Okay, remember, because it's very important thing you have to remember. Then when you divide 42 divided by 8, how much you will get? Yeah, 42 divided 6 or 5. 5 is 40. Remainder 2. Now, if it is I to find out decimal form means that is it. If I want to find out this one, what is over here quotient?
5.
This is quotient. What is this called? Remainder. Okay. If you want to write in this one and write all of you, this is dividend. This is okay. No confusion. What is coming in the numerator is called what? Dividend. Denominator is divisor. When you divide, what you will get? Quotient and remainder. Okay. No problem. Agreed. No. This same thing. The first exercise is based on this only. Do you know what is the relation between all these 4? Those who know, tell me. There is a relation between dividend, divisor, quotient, and remainder. Anyone know? Those who know, raise their hand. Yes.
Sir,
If no, yes.
sir,
If we know.
Check dividend equal to divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder.
I told you last. Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. What if then you did it? English language, if this, then that. Right? Open your notebook. Front page you take. Last page is over now. Okay. Write the relation. Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Remember this formula. Okay, it's very important. Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Okay. Slavin. Is Slavin? Maybe Slavin is our remainder. Are you following now? Division, be careful. Okay. See, when you divide, see if it is coming here. This should be inside. It should be outside. Don't interchange. Interchanging means it is 8 by 42. Then the answer will be entirely different. This decimal form and all. Okay now? Chalo. So now let's get back to once again rational numbers and irrational numbers. Then we will start with this one. So rational number, we wrote a number in the form of what? P by Q. Where P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0. Every rational number can be written in the form of fraction form, or in decimal form. Okay, when you write in decimal form, it is either it is terminating. Do you know what you mean by terminating? Division stops. Okay, division stops, remainder will come. That is called terminating decimal, or it is non-terminating recurring. Okay, did you write in your notebook this one? You did not write now, so write down. Every rational number can be represented in Every rational number can be represented in fractional form, or decimal form. This is our decimal form. Decimal form. Written full stop. Any rational number I can write it as fraction or decimal. Next line you write the decimal form. The decimal form of a rational number is either terminating or non-terminating recurring. Non-terminating recurring. RECURRING. Non-terminating recurring. Either terminating or non-terminating recurring. Okay now? All of you following or not? Any problem? If there is, please tell me. Okay, okay, this one is the. Hello, Vedant, can you see the screen? Non-terminating recurring. Understood now? Okay. Now, do you know what you mean by recurring means? Repeating. Recurring means repeating. Okay. So this one. What is the meaning of 3.4 bar? 3.4444. It is going up. Okay. If it is who is that mobile is saying keep it inside now. 3.23 bar. 3.2323. 23 is repeating. Here 4 is repeating. Suppose if you are writing as 3.23 bar. What is the meaning of this one? 3 only repeating. So it is coming as what? 3.2333. Some noise is coming. Who is crying? AC is crying. Arya. Not from Siddharth. If you are feeling cold, you tell me and switch off the fan. Okay. You are okay now? No problem. You need fan? No, needed that. Chalo. Okay now, 3.23. This one recurring. Okay, this is called recurring. So, if I ask you to write a rational, by the other way, one more I write. 3.2333. This is which type of number? Non-terminating, recurring or recurring one, na? Isn't it? If I write this way, do you know what is the difference between this one? Have you seen this dot? This is not time pass, okay? This is what is going on. Here it is what we stop. This is called terminating. Are you following? Identifying. This is called terminating. This is non-terminating and recurring or repeating. Understood the difference? Okay. Don't think that okay 3.4 only that much. If I write 4. After that, if I put dots means it is non-terminating. If I don't put dot means what is it? It is terminating decimal. Okay, understood now? Can you tell me what is its fractional form of this one? Yes, what is it? Tell no, I will write. You don't. You tell it. Is equal to. How do you remove the decimal? 3. How many 4s are there? 2, 4. How many 4s? 5. You people. I said is weak over. Then how many zeros has to put? 1. So now that is the way now. All of you know how to remove the decimal now. Yes. 0.073. Tell me the remove the decimal and asterisk. 7. Very good. Okay, like all of you know now. Okay, so like now tell me how do you remove the decimal of this one?
So,
Can you write this one? No, there is another way now. Remembering last year, you remembering? Is x is equal to.
Yes, sir.
Then one digit is not one repeating, therefore 10x is equal to 32.3333 is going in. Now repetition, now one more 10 and all multiplying. Remembering or not? Last year I studied. Who is the day, sir? Arya Jadhav. Others don't remember. Remembering or not? Are you some guy?
Yes, sir.
I am shouting from here only. Sometimes you people also speak loudly now. Okay, so you should know it. Okay, now. So, rational number means all of you know. Today we studied what is dividend divisor, quotient remainder also, division and expressing also is studied. Then rational number terminating, non-terminating. Between two rational numbers, how many rational numbers are there? Infinite. What is the meaning of infinite? Countless. You cannot count, isn't it? So you write that property also between two rational numbers. Between two rational numbers, there are infinite rational numbers. Between two rational numbers, there are infinite rational numbers. Infinite rational numbers. Okay. These are not giving the property. Last year we studied find 3 rational numbers, find 5 rational numbers, 10 rational numbers, and all. No, I'm not. You have the 9th standard textbooks already.
Yes.
Everyone has the 9th standard textbook.
Yes, sir.
Yes. NCERT textbook is she doesn't know.
Sir, I gave it to her.
Your friend, I thought our friend is doing it, okay. Just go through that 2 months, okay? We have. And it's good now. You want to learn at least to know. And if your time is there, we just go through that. Okay, now. Chalo. Now we will come to so rational numbers, all of you know. I am only telling you, people are not doubts and difficulties here. Now, next we will come to irrational numbers. Okay. Before going to irrational numbers, property of 0, you know. Property of 0. 0, you know.
Yes, sir.
Property. By the way, are all the integers are rational numbers? Are all the integers are rational numbers?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
How to write in P by Q form? 3 is an integer now. How do you write in P by Q form?
3 by 1.
3 by 1. How to write in decimal form? 3.0. So every integer is a rational number. Okay, so that is all. Don't worry, she's okay. Right. So, okay, that is all. Integer is a rational number. That is all. Chalo, we will go to a property of 0. What is 0 plus any number?
The number itself. The number
0 plus any number is equal to that number itself. Yes or no? Any number minus 0. That also is number itself. If it is 0 minus a number, minus it. Yes or no? Okay, now addition done. Subtraction. 0 multiplied by any number.
0.
Sure?
Yes, sir.
Write it down, okay. 0 divided by any number.
0.
Sure. Why majority saying I am also true. Okay, any number divided by 0. Not defined. Okay, this main property will not make mistake now. If I write 0 by 0, possible now? What is A upon A? 1. Yes or no? What is A upon A? Sure no? 5 by 5, 10 by 10. Then why not 0 and 0 cancel? Because it's 0. Is it true or not? Yes. Now confusion. False. Okay, you cannot. Okay, that you will study in higher class what is 0 by 0. There is nothing 0 by 0. Don't write 0 and 0 cancel at 1. Okay, so don't. So these are properties of 0, you know now. Okay. Tell loudly here, Arish, you don't speak or what? Loudly sometimes speak now, so that you know how to come out now. So this is the Now we come to irrational numbers. So rational numbers we done. What are irrational numbers? We stopped last class almost rational numbers and stuff. What are rational numbers? Tell me.
Non-terminating.
Non-terminating? Non-terminating. We are also non-terminating. We said no. Stop. What are irrational numbers? Anyone? No. Irrational numbers means numbers which are not rational are called irrational numbers. What are irrational numbers? Numbers which are not rational are called irrational numbers. Aditya, following or not?
Yes, ma'am. So,
Yes. You can hear me properly now? Yes or
yes,
no?
ma'am.
Okay. Numbers which are not rational are called which type of numbers? Irrational numbers. That is one way. Another way you can tell numbers which cannot be expressed in the form of P by Q. Numbers which cannot be expressed in the form of P by Q. They are called which numbers? Irrational numbers. Okay. Now what is this non-terminating? Third way. Non-terminating, non-recurring decimals. Which are they? Non-terminating, non-recurring. If non-terminating, recurring means what is it? Already you don't know. Non-terminating, recurring are rational numbers. You don't know. Every rational number is either terminating or non-terminating. So what are rational numbers means? What you can tell? You want to write? You want to write? You write irrational numbers. There are three ways you can write. One, numbers which are not rational. Numbers which are not rational. Second, numbers which cannot be expressed in the form of P by Q. One way is numbers which are not rational. Second one, numbers which cannot be expressed in the form of what? P by Q. Okay. Third, what is the third way? Non-terminating, non-recurring decimals. Non-terminating, non-recurring decimals. Non-terminating, non-recurring decimals. Hope you are not. Okay now. So they are called which type of numbers? Irrational numbers. No problem. Follow. Now let's see. We'll give you an example of an irrational number. Root 2. What's the value of root 2? 2 raised to the power half. 2 raised to the power half. You said yes. You said something. Something you said no. 1.414 and all you studied last. That is the approximation. Okay. So examples means one is a root 2, root 3. Root 3 is irrational. Yes or no? How about root 4? Root 4 is not irrational because root 4 is equal to 2. Okay, so these are root 2, root 3 and all. Now, next is, now look here. Now I will come to the decimal forms. Can you give an example of a decimal form of an irrational number? That was my homework. So we are reaching to the homework. 3 by division by 0. No, division by 0 is not possible now. Okay, we cannot divide any number by 0. So division by 0 is not possible. That is it. So if your denominator cannot be 0 in any case. Don't think that if the denominator is 0, it is a rational number. No. 13 upon 17. 1 3. Yes. 13 upon 17. What is 13? Which type of number? Prime. Prime, okay. Integer, no? How about 17? In 17 also it's prime. It's an integer, no? Okay. So an integer by integer is what type of number? Rational number. Okay. It is not that you co-prime. You only said co-prime. Okay, not that one. Co-prime is not there. It is all. This is the simplest form only. That is called simplest form, but it is rational. This is which type of number? Rational. Okay, this is rational, and you can divide and make it in decimal form also. Okay, now I'm going to explain to you how to write a rational number. Listen, You should not. Last year, I think you studied. Suppose if I write 0.1, 0.1, 0.1, 0.001, 0.001. Is it terminating? Is it terminating?
No, sir.
The dots represent not terminating. Is it recurring? Where it is recurring? Where is it?
No, sir. It's not, sir.
Can you write? Tell me what is the recurring? No, sheets in this. Dot does not mean that it is recurring. Dots means it is. What is the meaning of dot? Non-terminating, continuing, non-terminating. Understood? Is it recurring? Recurring means what? Repeating. What is repeating? Is it 1 0 is repeating? 1 0 if it was repeating, it should come again 1 0 now. Isn't it? It is this type of number is called which type? Which number? Non-irrational number. They are non-terminating, non-recurring. Even if I want to write this one, same thing. 0.10, 11, 00, 000, 111, 000. It's also irrational. Okay, it's not necessary to 0.8.13, 113, 1113. Yes, 4 times 1. 4 times 1, 3. Okay, like that. See, which type of number? Irrational number. Now, are we followed all of you how to write irrational number in decimal form?
Yes, sir.
Everyone. Questions are there. These are in the syllabus. Write two irrational numbers. Okay. This is irrational number between which two numbers? Can you tell me? This is an irrational number between which and which number? 8 and 9. Or between 8.1 and 8.2. Is it between 8.1 and 8.2? Check now. Not respond. These people are evening, next class when you come in, eat and drink something and come, okay? Lunch you had after coming from school?
Yes, sir.
Or no? Overeating, so tired, feeling sleepy or what? Then I'll call the parents and they'll not give food for you. Okay, no response. Okay, so it is between 8.1 and 8.2 now.
Yes.
So there are sometimes you will get give a irrational number between 3.5 and 3.6. All of you right? A irrational number between 3.5 and 3.6. Irrational number between 3.5 and 3.6. First, one irrational number between 3.5 and 3.6. Written. Corporate mind. Fast, write the answer. Question will be right. Hello, Arya Jadhav. Question writing 2 days will be what is going to where is the answer? Yes, I forgot your name, this girls. Ritika. What? I cannot see that now. 3.7 between 3.5 and 3.6. How it is 7 reach? Arush Pal, where is it? 3.5 3.5. Then after that, yes, 3.57, 577, 577. Yes, you have to start. You cannot start with 6. After 3.5, any number take. Write on one number. What your number? You take 0 to 9, any number. Okay, 5, 8. Then what did you write? Either 5 repeat or 8. Both of them also. 558. 558. Yes or no? Is it an irrational number? No, I forgot to put 1 5. Okay. Is it enough?
Yes.
If it is enough, means no mark.
Sir, not.
You have to write. What is it? This dots has to put. If I don't put dot, means what does it mean? Terminating. What type of number is this one? Rational number. So it is irrational. Okay, Vedant, you got it? Aditya and all got it now? Understood now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is there a final question? Okay, now this way. Any example you have to write. Okay. Now don't think that I will write this way 3.5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 7, like this. Is it right? Then I put a teachers will not give a mark because you have to write in a proper pattern. This one, if a pattern I know, this pattern it is coming as what? Next is 4 times 5 and 8. This is not a pattern, okay? So teachers may not give a mark. So you cannot identify whether it's a rational or irrational. That is right. So be careful. Now, the next question comes. Is there any number common between rational and irrational? Like integers are rational numbers now. Natural numbers and whole numbers, there are numbers common now. 0 is natural as well as whole number now. Same way, is there any number common between rational and irrational? So response is something to know. Yes or no? No. There is nothing. That is the first statement. What did you write? Read the first statement. What did you write? Irrational numbers. Numbers which are not rational are called irrational. What is the meaning which are not rational? They are not. Okay. So it is nothing common. How about 0? What type of number? Yes. It is rational number. Is it 0 irrational? Is it 0 irrational? No. How about 5 upon 0? Is it rational number? Is it irrational number? No. Why? Division by 0 is not possible. So denominator cannot be 0 anywhere. Okay, understood? How about 0 upon 5? What type of number? Rational number. Understood? Following or not? Yes. So rationally, irrationally you follow. Let's come to the numbers. Now we will come to one by one properties we are going to do. Okay, basic concepts will come. Now, we know finally what are real numbers. Yes, sir. What are real numbers? Yes. Yes. Answer raised hand. Very tell her. Rational and irrational number together is called which number? Real numbers. Do you know real numbers are denoted by what letter? Capital R. Okay. R denotes for real numbers. Collection of rational and irrational number together is called real number. Every rational number is a real number. Every irrational number is a real number. But there is nothing common between rational and irrational. Okay. Real numbers can be represented where? Real numbers can correct now? Can be represented on the number line. Have you heard about number line? Yes. Last year you studied no. Represent root 1 number line. We visualize, magnify all these things. 4.32 you made and all these things. You're remembering or not? Yes. Online now. Okay. Chalo. All right. Okay. So every real number can be represented on where? On the number line. Okay. That means every point on the number line represent a what does it represent? A real number. Okay. You know how to draw the number line now? Yes. Okay. That will come later. Okay. Now, next is, have you heard about HCF? Yes. Do you know how to find out HCF between two numbers? Do you know how to find the HCF between two numbers? 6th standard study. Factorization is studied? Yes, yes. So that's only studied in 6 now. Why should we remember? Maybe. LCM, have you heard about? Yes, sir. Do you know how to find out LCM? Yes, sir. That's also doubt. Yes, sir. Sure, she said yes, sir. But now, okay, so HCF and LCM. Now, this chapter has, the first thing is called, we are going to study how to find the HCF of two numbers by a different method, little different method, okay? But after explaining, you will come to know that is not different, nothing much different, okay? For that one, you are going to study one property, okay? Property is called lemma. Lemma means, geometrical statement, postulates, lemmas and all. Last year, if we studied Euclid geometry, you must have heard about, okay? Okay, so we will, first one, you will study a Euclid's division lemma. EDL we say. Euclid, no, you know the spelling of Euclid? So write the heading Euclid's. EUCLID, Euclid's division lemma, LEM, right? In bracket you can write EDL. Short form is EDL. Short form EDL means, you know, when the reasons are known, you will be writing Euclid division lemma. Written. This statement you will learn as it is, okay? Division lemma. Yeah. I'm going to give the statement right now. Given positive integers A and B. Given positive integers A and B, comma, there exists given positive integers A and B, there exists unique integers Q and R, unique integers Q and R, satisfying A is equal to BQ plus R, satisfying A is equal to BQ plus R, where 0 less than or equal to R less than B, where 0 less than or equal to R less than B. Did you all right? This chapter, real numbers, started in the school?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. No, sir.
Yes.
No, sir. What is that? All thing. Now, look in your book, all of you. Okay, I will read once again the statement. You written correctly. Given positive integers, not in the volume, not book. What you check, what you written the statement. Check once again. Given positive integers A and B, there exist unique integers Q and R, satisfying A is equal to BQ plus R, where 0 less than or equal to R less than B. Did you write this much? All of you? Written now? Okay, read loudly. What did you write? Yes.
Given positive integer A and B, there
Exists
exists unique integer Q and R satisfying A is equal to BQ plus R, where 0 is equal
0 less than or equal to 0 less than or equal to R less than B. Statement, do you know how to read, all of you? Because some new terms are coming, this is new time you are writing this way. Okay, now you are going to learn this statement. You have to learn this statement also, okay? So what is it? Meaning of this one? Given two positive integers A and B. If there are two positive numbers, you can find out unique, you know what is the meaning of unique? What about unique?
Yes.
What is the meaning of unique? That's only one unique, there is nothing else. This is a unique person, means that only you cannot compare someone else. Like that. Unique numbers, integers Q and R. And it's satisfying what condition? A is equal to BQ plus R. Okay, where what is it? 0 less than or equal to R less than B. Do you know what is the meaning of 0 less than or equal to R less than B? Value of R is between what? 0 and T. R's value can be equal to 0, but R cannot be B. Like for example, if I write this way, 0 less than or equal to R less than 3, means value of R can be 0, 1 or 2. Can it be R equal to 3? No, equal to is not there. If it is written on this way, what is the meaning of this one? Value of R is 0, 1, 2, till where? 6. It can be equal to 7. Suppose if I write equal to 7, then 7 also. Understood or not? Okay. So that is okay. So statement all of you have heard, followed. This girl is keep on writing and writing. How many times you have read? You did not write. Okay, so follow the meaning of the statement. Okay, given positive integers, you have to tell me after explaining it. Now this statement is called what? Euclid's division lemma. What is called Euclid division lemma? Lemma means what? It's a statement. Okay, a postulate. Postulate means a property which does not have a proof. Mathematical statement which does not have a proof, which is always true. There are certain statements in maths are there you have who does not have a proper proof. So I'll tell you one statement. Whole is greater than whole means WHO is greater than part. Last year we put geometry we studied things. Whole entire thing is always greater than part. Are you followed?
Yes, sir.
If I bring a cake over here, I cut at one piece I keep. This piece will be always smaller than the cake. Yes or no? All is greater than prove it means mathematically we can explain that proof is not like that. Okay. Now, if two things are equal, then their halves also will be equal. Yes or no? If two things are equal, their halves also will be equal, no? So like if x is equal to y, half of x will be equal to half of y. Right? There are this type of they are called postulate. Another word is called lemma. This statement. Okay. Now, so it's something new, no? It is not new, right? It means, what does its meaning? I'm going to write. It means, what means? Ideal means, okay? Division lemma, what the meaning of it? Means dividend is equal to divisor into quotient, divisor multiplied by quotient into product, divisor into quotient plus remainder, divisor into quotient plus remainder. So now it become easy now that we started this only now. So what is the meaning of Euclid division lemma? What is the meaning of Euclid division lemma? Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Understood now? Who will tell the statement Euclid division lemma without looking into the book? Ritika raised hand. I am going to practice. Okay. Yes. Where is Ritika? Tell.
It states that dividend is
No, that is a meaning. I did not ask what meaning. Given positive integers A and B, their exist not with me. You have to tell. I will not tell you. Okay. When I tell, all will tell. Without me, you can tell.
where is
You can no, not A. You have to tell the full part. One line fully. Who can tell? Nobody. At least one person. I will tell statement. You don't tell me. I will listen. Given positive integers A and B, there exist unique integers Q and R satisfying A is equal to BQ plus R, where 0 less than or equal to R less than B. Anyone can tell? Hey, they online also people can tell, okay? Nobody? Yes.
Given positive integers AB,
There exist
unique integers Q and R satisfying A equals to B into R.
A is equal to BQ plus R,
BQ plus R,
where
where
0
0 is less than or equal to R and less than B.
this time. Very good. Understood? You have to learn. You have to study. Okay? All of you. Next class I will ask. If not, punishment. How many times?
5.
With 5 3 zeros. 550 is enough. Okay. Statement, one statement, it's very difficult. What's the meaning of equal division lemma? What is the meaning of dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus? Okay, so if the question is asked 50, 21. Apply Euclid division lemma means what do you do? You have to write dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So that means what will be dividend over here?
50.
Bigger one, 50. Don't take the smaller one, 50. Divisor is equal to. How will you find quotient and remainder?
By division.
Division. So we divide 50 divided by how much? 21. How many? 2s are. How much? 42. Done. 8. Over or decimal? No. Therefore, what you get? 50 is equal to. So B 21 into.
Plus 8.
This is equal to division. Okay. So you apply useful division lemma. Understood or not?
Yes, sir.
Everyone followed? Sure. Then below write what is the use of equal division lemma? EDL is used. EDL is used to find the. EDL is used to find the HCF of two numbers. EDL is used to find the HCF of two numbers. HCF of two numbers. Written all of you? Okay. Now, HCF means you know what is the meaning of HCF? Highest common factor. I'm going to find out the here. There are two numbers are given. I need to find out the HCF with the help of EDL. Other way also we will discuss later. Listen, this is an important property. What you do means these are the two numbers will be given. Find the HCF using EDL means. So we will first thing we will take it a step one is take the bigger number as A. What is the bigger number? 150. What is the smaller number? 20. Then next step you will write by EDL. EDL means equal division lemma. Example you will not write EDL. Listen. Hey, listen over here. Now divide. Division if you want divide you can divide. Otherwise if you mentally can calculate also you do. It's very easy to divide. So simple number now. 20s are how much? 7, 140, 10. So what is therefore what we get? 150 is equal to 20 into 7 plus 10. This much is clear all of you?
Yes, sir.
If any step not followed, please tell. Followed now. When question I give, then don't look here and there. Okay, so that is. Now, so this is the Euclid division lemma applied. Now, what is the next step means? Check what is the value of R. What is the value of R? 10. Is it 10? Is it R equal to 0? No. Here R is equal to 10, which is not equal to 0. If it is not, we will replace A by B. What is the value of A? A by B. So that means A will become how much? 20. And B becomes R. A is equal to how much? 20. And B become R. What did you do? If R is not equal to 0 means A become as B, value of B. And B become R. Again apply equal division lemma. So what you can apply? 20 is equal to 10 into 2 plus 0. So here become value of R is equal to how much become 0. This process will continue till R becomes 0. Here in the second step I got R is become 0. When R becomes 0, the last value of B is the HCF. Are you followed? When R becomes 0, the last value, what is the last? Here, what was the value of B? 20. Here, what is the value of B? 10. What is the last value of B? 10. Therefore, final answer is HCF of which and which 150, 20 is equal to how much? 10. What is all? Are you followed?
Yes,
Process is clear.
Yes,
You're
sir.
still down. So what do you have to do? When two numbers are given, what do you have to do first? Divide. Okay, apply EDL. Divide and write in the form of A is equal to BQ plus R. Should I show another one? So another one I'll show. Little more. Okay, suppose it is coming here. Let's say 128. Okay, and also 128. And let's say 364. So which is the value of A? 364. B 128. So what do you do? Divide. So we have to apply division lemma, so divide. So 364 divide. So 364 divided by how much? 128. Okay, what did you get? 128 into 12 3 how much? 36 now. So it's 1 sir. 2 sir now. How much? 8 2 sir how much? 16. 5. 2, 5, 6 now.
Yes, sir.
Subtract. So 6 plus 8. Oh yeah. Then 0. 108. Yes or no?
Yes.
Therefore by EDL, what did we get here? What did we get? 8. 364 is equal to 128 into 2 plus 108. What is the value of R? 108. Is it 0?
No, sir.
Not equal to 0. Therefore, what is the value of A? B.
Yes, sir.
108. What is the value of B?
108.
Isn't it? A will be taken as B and B will be taken as R. Followed or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so then again you add 108. So I'll do here itself 128. So here how many? 1 only now? 108. Remainder 20 now?
Yes, sir.
Therefore, what is again? EDL what will I get here? 128 is equal to 108 multiplied by 1 plus 20. Is it R is equal to 0?
No, sir.
No. So what is the value of A here?
20.
No.
108.
108. What is the value of B?
20.
20. What will you get? Again divide. So 108. How much? 25 are now?
100.
100. Remainder
8.
8. So what will you write? 108 is equal to how much?
20 into
20 into 5 plus 8. Still R is not equal to 0. So what is the value of A? 20. What is the value of B? 8. Again apply. 20 is equal to 8 into how much? 2 plus 4. Still R is not equal to 0. Therefore, A is equal to how much? 8. B is equal to 4. So 8 can be written as what? 4 into 2 plus 0. The last R becomes 0.
Yes.
So which is the last value of B?
4.
4. Therefore, HCF of what is the question?
4.
128, 364 is equal to how much you got?
4.
Are you followed the way?
Yes, sir.
How many in this previous question I had in the second step I got the answer. Here I wrote what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 step. So it depends upon. Are you followed now?
Yes, sir.
Everyone? Sure. Sure.
Yes, sir.
You can do it.
Yes, sir.
I'll give 2 questions. Okay, right. Okay, right. By EDL. EDL means you know what is the meaning of EDL? Find the HCF of. Find the HCF of. Three questions. Okay. Three questions. Okay. Please. So next class when you are coming, you know what you have to learn and come? Euclid division number you have to do and do this question. Sure. I think time over now.
Yes, yes.
Time over. Chalo, thank you very much. Have a nice day. See you in the next class. Thank you. Okay, bye bye. What is the next lecture for you?
Bye.
ऐसे
इतने जो VVIPs है, इनमें से कितने VVIPs लास्ट टाइम एक्चुअली पर एक दो तीन, पर कितने दिन स्कूल में जाते हैं, मतलब have taken admission to school, proper schooling, KG से लेके अब तक नहीं, I think जैसा क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हैं, तो लगा कि वो सा गाँव वाले या तो बिना पढ़े लिखे राइट स्कूल आते ना पहली बार, उनका समझ में आ टीचर एंटरिंग इन द क्लास, ऑनलाइन सेशन आदत हो गया ना, किसको पता क्या करना है, समझे क्या? नहीं ना? यहाँ पे भी ऑनलाइन है। आदित्य निकम,
Good afternoon, sir.
गुड आफ्टरनून बेटा, वो तो 9 में था शायद, था ना?
Yes, sir.
सीखो। Okay. Anyways, and before we start with the chapter, just a small introduction from your side, your name and your school name. Okay. नाम पता है ना? कब विश नहीं किया तो नाम भी पता होगा कि नहीं पता है?
दर्शन बाल-बाल
समय आगे आरुष
कुशाल
और बस मतलब बाल भारती के ज्यादा है शायद। How many of them बाल भारती हुआ है? 1 2 3 4 5 और वेदांत आदित्य
Aditya Nikam from Reliance Foundation.
Sir, I'm in Ryan.
सब बड़ा।
हाँ, yes, sir.
ठीक है, स्कूल स्टार्ट हुए सबके?
yes sir
सिलेबस चालू हो गया?
yes sir
खत्म हो गया?
yes sir
ओके, फर्स्ट चैप्टर कौन सा स्टार्ट किया?
like
आई एम वेरी बैड एट रिमेम्बरिंग नेम्स, तो शायद नाम याद नहीं रहेगा। ऑनलाइन के तो नाम लिखते हैं, इसका ठीक है, तुम्हारा शायद हुआ तो ठीक, नहीं हुआ तो भी चलेगा। ओके, बट या एटलीस्ट माय नेम, कुछ बात नहीं करते तो पता करो क्या करना है। क्लास में बेंचेस की कमी है या जगह की कमी है? बुक शेयर कर रहे हो, अभी कुछ नहीं शेयर कर रहे, मेरे को फिलहाल बुक की जरूरत ही नहीं है, सब कुछ शेयर करने की जरूरत नहीं है। अगर वॉल्यूम है तो अंदर डाल दो, फेसबुक है तो अंदर डाल दो, नथिंग टू बी रिक्वायर्ड नाउ, सो पुट एवरीथिंग इनसाइड, नो नीड। उसके बाद अगर तुम्हें ऐसा 3 जन कंफर्टेबल तो ठीक है, वरना यू कैन डेफिनेटली से 2। Okay, so before I start with my lecture, specifically for offline children, because online children को एक वरदान है कि बच गए, तो तुम्हारे लिए ऐसा नहीं होगा। I'm very particular about 2 things. One is your book, another is your diagram, and by default is your homework. 9 में ऑनलाइन थे तो कुछ नहीं किया गया था, सब कुछ चल रहा था, अब चलता तो हैगा नहीं, सब कुछ बहुत कुछ दौड़ना पड़ेगा। So now, first thing, how many of you are good at drawings? क्या बात है, बहुत confidently है सर, हमारा ड्राइंग अच्छा है। बाकियों का क्या सर, सब बनाने जाते हैं, इंसान बन जाता है वो कुछ और, वो बात अलग है। Okay, fine. Then, if you are drawing problems, please let me know. I would definitely help you. आपको diagrams भी बहुत draw करना। So biology without diagram is like a body without soul. So you have to draw properly. You would be drawing along with me. Most of the diagrams I will be drawing on the board. मे बी इट मे बी पॉसिबल क्या डायग्राम से उस टाइम पे ड्रॉ नहीं करूं, मतलब पहले एक्सप्लेन कर दूंगा रफ डायग्राम के ऊपर और फिर बाद में चैप्टर खत्म होने के बाद वी ड्रॉ प्रॉपर सिस्टमैटिक डायग्राम दैट वी डोंट वेस्ट टाइम. ओके, फर्स्ट इज दैट. Second thing is about your mind blowing notebook. Okay, I do not expect you to make a मतलब separate book तो करना ही है, पर अगर आपके पास पुराना बुक है 9th वगैरह का कंटिन्यू इन दैट. I would not require more than 20-30 pages for the entire year. So हाँ, सिर्फ इतना ध्यान देना कि मेरे बुक में शेयर नहीं चाहिए. फिजिक्स, केमिस्ट्री, बायो, उसके अंदर फिर घुसाने के लिए हिंदी, फिर संस्कृत, फिर मैथ और उसके ऊपर क्रिएटिव करने के लिए आर्ट्स भी आ जाएगा. ओके, लास्ट पेज पे आर्ट्स का हो, टाइम पास करने के लिए किसी का शक्ल बनाया है, मेरी शक्ल बनाई है फॉर दैट मैटर. ओके, अगर ऐसा कुछ भी मन में आ रहा है तो प्लीज लेट मी नो. कम से कम मैं वही जगह पे बैठ के तुम्हें अच्छा पोज भी दूंगा. मतलब यू कैन ड्रॉ माय एटलीस्ट बेटर डायग्राम. तुम्हें इतना कॉन्फिडेंस और डायग्राम अच्छे बना लेते हैं तो मेरा अच्छा शक्ल बना लेना. यू कैन डेफिनेटली मेक एलिफेंट, हिप्पोपोटामस, रावण, व्हाटएवर यू वांट टू मेक फॉर मी, बट टिल द टाइम यू स्टडी इट्स फाइन विथ मी. बाकी तुम कुछ भी करो मेरा डायग्राम के साथ, आई डोंट माइंड. आई वुड रियली अप्रिशिएट अगर दिखा दिया तो मैं थोड़ा उसमें करेक्शन कर दूंगा. ऐसा नहीं, ऐसा मुझे था. बट यस, आई रियली हेट थिंग्स लाइक बहुत कुछ खिचड़ी बना दी है उसकी सब्जेक्ट की बुक में. आई डोंट लाइक दैट. सो काइंडली से दैट भले 50 पेज का बुक बनाओ पर वो सिर्फ बायो होना चाहिए, नथिंग अपार्ट फ्रॉम. ओके, you would carry pencil, eraser, sharpener, everything on a daily basis, and it's specifically for boys. Okay, girls दान धर्म जो भी करना है बाहर करना, क्लास के अंदर मत करना. Okay, because normally boys में देखता हूँ beg, borrow, steal. Okay, इस पेंसिल देना सर का लेक्चर है. Okay, बॉयज हमेशा मांगते रहते और गर्ल्स हमेशा देते रहते. सो थोड़ा चेंज करना. अगर दिखे मुझे मांगते हुए तो अपने पास थोड़ा दूर शॉप है, पॉकेट मनी सबको मिलता होगा, मेक यू गो देयर, गेट अ एंटायर पेंसिल बॉक्स, ताकि नेक्स्ट टाइम भूल भी गए तो आपका बॉक्स यहाँ पे ही रहेगा. Am I clear, boys?
Yes, sir.
Good. Okay, about your textbook, NCERT का टेक्स्ट बुक है, okay? घर पे रखना, जरूरत नहीं. Okay? Do not be a donkey to carry that book every day. For my lecture, मैं तो सब बायो सर ने बोला. Okay? For my lecture, I don't want to carry your textbooks. Notebook carry करना. Again, no hard and fast compulsion from my side to carry volumes. Okay? आपस में डिसाइड कर लेना, आज मैं लेके आऊंगा, नेक्स्ट लेक्चर तू लेके आ. शेयर ऑलवेज बेटर. ओके, आई डोंट वांट पहले थके मारे स्कूल से आते हो और पूरा वर्ल्ड वॉर करके आ गए, उसके ऊपर वापस ड्यूटी डाल रहे हैं, मम्मी डैडी ने लात मार के भेजा. ओके, सबसे बड़ा प्रॉब्लम अभी नहीं आएगा, बिकॉज राइट नाउ व्हेन यू कम इन द इवनिंग और अभी 2 साल के बाद आ रहे हो, देयर इज मोर एक्साइटमेंट. Problem comes when we meet in the May season. Okay, morning 7:30. Sir, may I come in? Okay, क्या हुआ? आके सो जाएंगे. Okay, क्योंकि उस टाइम पे तो कंफर्म है मम्मी डैडी ने लात मारा ही होगा. बेटे 1.5 लाख भरा है, जा कुछ तो दिया लगा के आए. Okay, हम बड़े प्यार से आएंगे भी यूटी में, यार मम्मी डैडी सोने नहीं देते, कम से कम यूटी में एसी है. अगर ऐसा कोई मन कर रहा होगा तो मुझको बता देना, आई कैन अरेंज अ पिलो बिहाइंड. ओके, यू कैन हैव अ नाइस स्लीप. ओके, देन आई विल नॉट डिस्टर्ब यू, आई विल डिस्टर्ब योर पेरेंट्स. ओके, सिंपल फंडा फ्रॉम माय साइड, डोंट डिस्टर्ब द स्टूडेंट एट ऑल, ही इज वेरी बिजी. डिस्टर्ब देयर पेरेंट्स, दे आर आइडल. ओके, तो अगर ऐसा कुछ नहीं है so we continue our topics. Okay, before I start, anything you want to ask apart from this? Sure. एग्जाम पेपर में इंटरव्यू पेपर आता है, मुझे हर लगा पे क्वेश्चन पूछाता है, मैं उनको यही पूछता यार इंटरलिप पेपर आता नहीं है। स्कूल बेवकूफ वाले हो, पैसा कमाने के लिए बैठे क्या, उनको कुछ काम नहीं पता। क्या बात कर रहे हैं? स्कूल तो बुक्स प्रोवाइड करते हो, तुम लोग को सब कुछ प्रोवाइड करते हैं, वो भी प्रोवाइड करते हैं शायद से। कौन सा स्कूल है? क्लिप ना अभी आया है कि रैन को पूछ ना, रैन वेदांत, ये फिर रिलायंस को पूछ शायद से, और कौन सा है अपना बाल भारती को पूछ। तो आजकल तो चिल्ड्रन बुक्स ना, nowadays studies become more commercial। तो हमारे टाइम पे तो हम लोग कोई भी बुक उठा के लेके जाते थे कि अभी तो बुक स्कूल का प्रिंटेड बुक होता है कि जिसका कॉस्ट 50 रुपीज होगा, जो बाहर 20 रुपए में अच्छे से आ जाएगा बुक, उससे बेटर क्वालिटी इनफैक्ट। डोंट हैव अ नॉर्मल बुक विल बी डू। ओके, सबसे बड़ा चीज जो मैंने एक्सपेक्ट किया था, आप पूछोगे सर मैंने मुझे इतना बहुत कुछ बोला, होमवर्क। ओके, वॉल्यूम सबको मिला है, एवरीबॉडी। वॉल्यूम में लाइफ प्रोसेसेस के पीछे अगर आपके बुक में पता नहीं चेंज किया कि, बट पुराने बुक में 108 क्वेश्चंस थे, 108। ओके, 1 मार्क, 2 मार्क, 3 मार्क एंड 5 मार्क। ओके, अगर इंटरेस्टेड नहीं होगे तो अपन ये होमवर्क करेंगे। कब करेंगे? when you do not do my homework, which would be, मैं जो भी पढ़ाऊंगा बोर्ड पे, मैं आपको नेक्स्ट लेक्चर, so next lecture by default would be next week, cyclic part. Okay, I would be asking you simple 3 questions. कौन बनेगा आउटस्टैंडिंग स्टूडेंट? आउटस्टैंडिंग स्टूडेंट। Okay, out of 3 questions, if you are able to answer 2, you are in standing, मतलब क्लास के अंदर हो। If you don't answer, you are outstanding student. Okay, बाहर जाने के बाद 2 चीजें करनी है। एक, the environment outside is very pleasant, एसी नहीं है। सेकेंड, फिर आराम से खड़े रह के बैठ के जो भी लगेगा वो 108 क्वेश्चंस या जो भी क्वेश्चंस होंगे कंप्लीट करोगे। जब तक कंप्लीट नहीं होगा अंदर नहीं होगे। ऑनलाइन के लिए ये बूंद है, सो दे आर लकी कि ये एस्केप करेंगे, पर तुम्हारे लिए कुछ नहीं है सर। सो इफ यू डोंट डू थिंग्स यू विल गेट इंस्टॉल्ड। ओके, अब वर्स्ट कब होगा? एज वी प्रोसीड विद द चैप्टर, पहले दिन क्वेश्चन पूछ लिया, कॉन्फिडेंटली आंसर भी क्या, नेक्स्ट टाइम से अभी मुझे नहीं पूछेंगे कि ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस। लास्ट लेक्चर में मैंने आपको पूछा और आपने आंसर नहीं किया, तो बाय डिफॉल्ट आपका होमवर्क होगा वो पूरा 108 क्वेश्चन लिखना। तो डू नॉट टेक मी लाइक, एम आई क्लियर? मस्ती मजाक सब अपनी जगह पे, पढ़ाई अपनी जगह पे। ओके, एंड लास्ट थिंग which boys will be very happy to listen is I am the last person to do partiality on this. Okay, being a boy, लड़कियां गंगा जमुना बहना चालू हो जाता है तो बैठ जा, ऐसा कुछ नहीं होने वाला। तो मोमेंट यू पुट अ ड्रॉप के एक टाइम के बदले 2 टाइम करने लगूंगा। ओके, बिकॉज अब यू कैन से मैं क्या सर को बिल्कुल मतलब रहम नहीं है, कुछ नहीं है, whatever you say, but boys are always the most affected individuals, girls are the most, no, है ना, these are the royal की लाइफ, थोड़ा गंगा जमुना बहा दिया, टीचर कुछ नहीं बोलेगी, ये पनिशमेंट नहीं मिलता है, बॉयज को सब कुछ मिलते रहता है, राइट? नो बॉयज, कम से कम 2 तो बोल रहे हैं, बाकी का 2 का पता नहीं कि एक तो बहुत सिंसियर है कि हमेशा होमवर्क करते होंगे इसके लिए, या पता नहीं। So on that note, we start with the chapter. The first chapter we are going to start is life process. I think CBSE में सबका एक ही फॉर्मेट में जाता है, so we don't have issues. Life process सबका चालू हो गया है। आज चालू हुआ है, चालू होगा
लास्ट में
तो चैप्टर खत्म हो गया होगा शायद, नहीं? हाँ, नॉन चैप्टर है तो स्कूल का भरोसा नहीं, कभी कभार स्कूल कुछ ज्यादा ही फास्ट जाता है, तो कभी कभार देखा गया है कि वो स्कूल अगस्त तक लाइफ प्रोसेसिंग करते रहते हैं। फर्स्ट टर्म तक के 2 ही तो चैप्टर करने हैं फर्स्ट टर्म में, लाइफ प्रोसेसिंग एंड कंट्रोल एंड कोऑर्डिनेशन। सेकेंड टर्म में 2 चैप्टर्स आते हैं, 2 बकवास चैप्टर जो नहीं पढ़ा एक ही बात है, दैट इज वो एनवायरनमेंट एंड मैनेजमेंट ऑफ नेचुरल रिसोर्स। ज्योग्राफी का पार्ट पढ़ते हुए बच्चे सर क्या बकवास पढ़ना पड़ रहा है। थर्ड चैप्टर वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग बिकॉज लाइफ में फर्स्ट टाइम पढ़ोगे सर में काला पीला नीला गोरा टिंगू बिंगू क्यों हुआ ऐसा, तो ये हेरिडिटी में पढ़ोगे। एंड द मोस्ट coveted awaited millennium chapter for you is where you are done PhD in that, how do organism reproduce। okay? जितना सिंसियरिटी कोई क्लास में नहीं होगा ना, उतना सिंसियरिटी सिर्फ एक चैप्टर में मिलता है। इतना सिंसियरिटी क्या, अगर 100 का भी स्ट्रेंथ होगा ना क्लास में, एंड इफ somebody is disturbing others, मतलब यह अटेंशन इज 100% के भी ऊपर होता है, कुछ भी मिस आउट नहीं करना है। okay? yes that's the it's a fact basically। आपके एज में मैं भी था तो मैंने भी वही किया होगा नहीं किया था इनफैक्ट। तो ओनली डिफरेंस वाज आपको शायद रिपोर्शन थोड़ा जल्दी है 10th में, हमें 11 में। अनदर कॉमन थिंग वाज मतलब यू आर मच ग्रोन अप, आजकल तुम्हारा नेट and everything is there, so I said you are PhD in that subject। okay? हमारे टाइम पे ऐसा कुछ नहीं था, so basic idea for me up till 10 was simple, 2% किसी से जाओ बच्चा पैदा हो जाता है। ये शायद तुम्हारा फंडा सेकंड या थर्ड में होगा, okay? उसके बाद शायद बहुत कुछ चेंज हो गया होगा, so that's another part, reality पर है। okay? चल I would appreciate इन द सेकेंड टर्म में, अगर मैं रहूंगा नहीं रहूंगा, तुम रहोगे नहीं रहोगे, वो भी अलग है। I would appreciate whatever doubts are there, you would direct towards me and not among yourself। okay? Reason because 99% I find CBSE schools में जहाँ पे अगर आपने कुछ टीचर को क्वेश्चन पूछा for at least this chapter, just sit down, what is syllabus, ज्यादातर यही आंसर है। दूसरा चल, even for me as a teacher in school, okay, I may not go overboard out of syllabus, reason time constraint है। वापस दुनिया भर का एक्टिविटी होता है, ये करो वो करो वो करो, okay? भले पढ़ाई मत करो पर बाकी सब कुछ करो। UT we don't have like this constraint, so 1 point focus, we can go slightly out of syllabus to make you understand। conditions applied, अगर आप डेकोरम मेंटेन करोगे तो आई वुड आंसर ऑल योर क्वेश्चंस, idiotic whatever it would। okay, right person to us would be me, शायद right person would be your mom and dad, पर इतने भी अपने पेरेंट्स कि मेरे पेरेंट को तो पूछा तो कान कैसे हो जाएंगे, कि तुम्हारे पेरेंट में शायद अभी थोड़ा बेटरमेंट होगा। आई थिंक यू नीड टू आस्क प्रॉपर, okay? not annoying anybody and not trying to cross the lines, specifically boys। okay? पर मेरा ये भी एक्सपीरियंस कहता है क्या बॉयज में कभी प्रॉब्लम नहीं आया, मतलब गर्ल्स में भी प्रॉब्लम नहीं आया, बॉयज में प्रॉब्लम। गर्ल्स राइट फ्रॉम द इतने साल का एक्सपीरियंस निकालता है, जो भी क्वेश्चन है सर पूछ लेते हैं। बॉयज पता नहीं क्यों पर सब कुछ कान में बोलना है सर, अब तक का लॉजिक समझा नहीं है क्या, पर वो ऐसे ही करते हैं। मैं 90% ऑफ द बॉयज हैव सीन सर क्लास के बारे में मैं सब पूछता हूँ, व्हाट इज देयर टू हेजिटेट, आई डोंट अंडरस्टैंड, इट इज अ पार्ट ऑफ आवर बॉडी, वी नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट, कभी ना कभी तो अंडरस्टैंड करना ही है, अभी करो, राइट टाइम टू अंडरस्टैंड थिंग्स। एम आई क्लियर? सो वी स्टार्ट विद द फर्स्ट पार्ट इज लाइफ प्रोसेसेस। नाउ व्हेन आई से लाइफ प्रोसेसेस, what do you mean by the term life processes? I want to close everything, volume जो भी है सब कुछ अंदर डाल देना, आराम से रिलैक्स बैठना, ये बुक की जरूरत नहीं। Yeah, how we define life processes? अरे स्कूल में चालू हुआ ना, मतलब कई दिन तो चालू हुआ, February 24th से कुछ तो बोला था। So what is life process? English not understanding. Life processes. Working of any organism. Model है? नहीं. तो वही मतलब working of living organism. Something better way. So online children को ऐसा बोलना पड़ेगा.
Processes which help
Living beings.
living being to survive.
Good. मेरे सरवाइव करने के लिए मुझे पैसे चाहिए. शायद. तो इस earning money है life process. No. So you need to redefine. थोड़ा better.
Processes inside the body.
Good. All those processes occurring within the organism for its sustenance or for its maintenance of life is what I mean by life processes. Now when I say life processes, the first thing which comes into mind is जो बहुत ही सबसे lowest classes में पढ़ा था first standard वगैरह में is living being and non-living. Okay. So can you say me what defines a living being? In short, what is the difference between living and non-living? Which move change is what we say living organism. बस एक ही. Responding to stimuli. Okay. Respiration. तीन हुए. Growth. चार. Reproduction. पांच. Excretion. छह. ये डाइजेशन होता है. Ingestion. Digestion. Okay. So can I say all these processes occurring in organisms like living being? Can these processes define a living being? हाँ या ना? हाँ. Okay. So let us take an example, simple example. Okay. इसने बोला reproduction. Do we reproduce a child? We मतलब I hope you understand. Tomorrow I would say, क्या I have given a birth to a baby. So am I doing reproduction? No. Yeah, for a matter, if I take ladies, girls, okay, do all the ladies on this earth have a baby? जरूरी है कि सबको बच्चे पैदा ही होना चाहिए. तो अगर वो लेडी बच्चे पैदा नहीं कर रही है, मतलब सर रिप्रोडक्शन नहीं हो रहा है, she is dead. Okay, so दूसरा एग्जांपल लेते हैं. You said growth. Okay, life starts with a zygote, continues to form as an adult. So toddler, baby, toddler, then teenager, then adult. तो अब एक स्टेज के बाद am I showing growth? No. ग्रोथ दिखाता नहीं मतलब मैं मर गया. अच्छा ऐसे ग्रो नहीं हो रहा, ऐसे ग्रो हो रहा. यही पॉसिबिलिटी ना, ऐसे नहीं हो रहा तो ऐसे हो रहे होते हैं. उसको देख के तो लगेगा भी नहीं कैसे भी ग्रो हो रही है. खाते देते खाना देते कि नहीं पता नहीं चल रहा है. Okay, fine. About stimuli, you said responding to the stimuli. Okay, do we respond to stimuli? Yes. We are the only organism, in fact, on this earth to respond to external as well as internal stimuli. External stimuli समझ में आता है. ऐसा कान के नीचे बजाऊंगा तो सब तो ये external stimuli. What is internal stimuli? Anybody? गर्ल्स को तो ये आंसर आना चाहिए. इनफैक्ट मैं आपको सेल्फ कॉन्शियसनेस, अंदर, नो नॉट एग्जैक्टली अंदर. स्ट्रेस, अरे वो तो अपना बचपन का आदत है ना. और मम्मी डैडी ऐसा एक डैडी पीछे
The headache.
व्हिच वन?
Headache?
हेडेक? अरे नहीं यार, हेडेक नहीं. सिंपल सेल्फ कॉन्शियसनेस का सबसे बड़ा इंटरनल स्टिमुलस है कि लाइक अगर मैं आईने के सामने खड़ा रहता हूँ, 10 किलो बढ़ रहा है, मोटा होते जा रहा हूँ, अब से मैं खाना बंद कर दूंगा. कि गर्ल के लिए एक पिंपल आ गया, हो गया सेल्फ कॉन्शियसनेस. दैट्स व्हाट योर सेल्फ कॉन्शियसनेस है. और आज के डेट में छोटे बच्चों को भी होता है. मैं 4th क्लास नीस उड़िए, रात को राइस नहीं खाना है, क्यों? मोटी होते जा रहा है. Imagine the consciousness level. Okay, so everybody has this part, but these processes which you said are not a strict defining features of life process. In some it may occur, in some it may not be seen. Growth सब में होगा, जरूरी नहीं. Reproduction सब में होगा, जरूरी नहीं है. But yes, respond to stimuli everybody would show. Internal, external सभी करेंगे. But again, do we say it's a defining picture? Again, we cannot say it's a defining picture. Reason is simple. हम सब कर लेते respond to stimuli. But what about the person who's in coma? जिसे अपन vegetative state कहते हैं. I hope मुन्ना भाई MBBS पता है ना? So उसका तो कोई मूवमेंट ही नहीं हो रहा है, कोई रिस्पॉन्ड टू स्टिमुलस भी नहीं होगा. तो कैन आई से इज डेड पर्सन? नहीं, जिंदा है. पर्सन इज ऑन द वेंटिलेटर, कुछ रिस्पॉन्ड नहीं कर रहा है, कुछ भी नहीं कर रहा है, पर जिंदा है. ओके, so all these processes which are there, it's not a strict rule कि ये होगा तो ये जिंदा है और ये नहीं होगा तो ये मर गया. ऐसे नहीं. And that is why life processes are more complicated things which cannot be defined as a particular part. But yes, all the processes which we study on this chapter would be, सबसे पहले हम पढ़ेंगे इस nutrition. Followed to that is respiration, transportation, excretion, response to stimuli, and reproduction. Okay? हम ये 6 प्रोसेसेस पढ़ने वाले हैं which are part of a life processes. पहले 4 फर्स्ट चैप्टर में पढ़ेंगे as under the heading life processes. The next 2, second one, the next one is the next chapter, control and coordination. How do organisms reproduce? So this is the part which we are studying. Now, leaving apart these 2 parts, I want you to focus on the first 4 parts. I want you to define me these 4 processes in your own language. मुझे proper textbook का या इसका आंसर नहीं चाहिए. जो आपको समझ में आता है, जो उसका आंसर चाहिए. How to define a nutrition, respiration, transportation. Transportation को छोड़ देता हूँ, वो सबको ही करता है. So the 4 processes. क्लास में से गर्ल्स ही है, बॉयज ओनली गर्ल्स आर आंसरिंग, बॉयज अपने. क्या मैडम? बिल्कुल सुनाई देता. हो गया, कोविड खत्म हो गया यार, तो होना है तो होगा ही वैसे भी.
So when we eat food, we ingest food for our body converts that food into small so that it converts into energy, and this energy can be used for nutrition, for nourishment of body, nourishment of lungs and bones. So
Okay, so that's what we say in nutrition. Respiration. What is respiration? Yeah, Vedant.
So after I raise hand, I'll try to define respiration. So taking in air to continue our life.
Taking air to continue our life.
No, sir. Uh,
The process of breathing.
The process of breathing is respiration.
Respiration.
Okay.
inhalation and exhalation.
Of अच्छा, इनहेल भी ऑक्सीजन करते हो, एक्सहेल भी ऑक्सीजन ही करते हो?
Inhalation of oxygen and exhalation of carbon dioxide.
Good. Is known as
Respiration.
breathing. तो आदित्य आपने जो बोला वो ब्रीथिंग इज रेस्पिरेशन नहीं, इट्स अ पार्ट ऑफ रेस्पिरेशन, वो प्रोसेस हुआ बट नॉट अ रेस्पिरेशन. रेस्पिरेशन व्हेन आई से सिंपल लैंग्वेज में द ब्रेकडाउन ऑफ फूड इन द प्रेजेंस ऑफ ऑक्सीजन to give me energy is known as respiration. तो रेस्पिरेशन का एक पार्ट है, वो उसका पार्ट हुआ. So that breathing is different, respiration is different. Transportation, I think everybody understands. Transportation of molecules, substances from one part of the body to another part of the body is known as transportation. I am more keen to understand the last term. What is excretion? Removal of waste from the body. Removal of the waste from the body. थोड़ा मेरा बायो बहुत बेकार है. So what is that waste? और यूरिन और आदत है और क्या है? You said me removal of waste. तो वेस्ट टॉक्सिन होता है, यूरिन होता है, स्वेट होता है, कुछ होता है. वॉमिटिंग इज आल्सो वेस्ट, चलो ये भी मान लेते हैं. और फेसिस इज आल्सो वेस्ट. ओके, मतलब बचपन में दो क्लासेस में अपन ने एक वर्ड पढ़ा था शायद, सुना है? इंजेक्शन. दो वर्ड पढ़ोगे ना, एक तो इंजेक्शन होता है और एक इजेक्शन होता है. आई होप डिफरेंस समझ में आता होगा. इंजेक्शन मतलब आउटटेक. Injection is throwing out of the things. So can I say this as same? आया ना, इतना तो बोल सकते हो.
Yes.
Lower classes में both are considered as same, but it's a big difference. जमीन आसमान का. We are studying this under the heading of nutrition. इसका सब processes है. Okay, where excretion is a major process. And then you say, so what's the difference? Lower classes में पढ़ाना है simple. Excretion is, ejection is, I hope समझ में आता है. Okay, so ejection is throwing out of undigested food. In terms of fecal matter, जो भी डाइजेस्ट नहीं हुआ कन्वर्टेड इनटू एक्सक्रीटा. सबने नहीं किया? तो भागने वाला नहीं है. घर पे मिस करने के बाद बॉम्ब गिरेगी. अभी बोलना ना था, बोला ना. I switch off both the ACs for 5 minutes or 10 minutes and then we'll switch it on. कुछ ज़्यादा ही cooling हो गया. Okay, so ejection is throwing out of undigested food, which is this excreta, fecal matter. Excretion is throwing out of metabolic, toxic or nitrogenous. So metabolic could be CO2 water. Toxic would be urea, जो इनमें जाता है, and nitrogen again is urea. Okay, दोनों में difference देखा जाए तो और एक है. Excretion is having full stop, तो ऊपर जाओगे, हमेशा के लिए full stop है. Ejection there is a full stop, मरोगे नहीं. Okay, आजू बाजू वालों को प्रॉब्लम होगा. Ejection if stop for through 4, 5, 7 days, constipation में नहीं होता, so then you do not die. अगर इसमें फर्क हुआ तो मरने के चांसेस भी हो सकते हैं, टॉक्सिसिटी बढ़ेगी, ऑब्वियसली यू कैन डाई. सो दैट्स द मेजर डिफरेंस बिटवीन दिस. सो henceforth हम ये पढ़ रहे हैं, ये इसके अंडर पढ़ेंगे. Shall we go ahead? Everybody. Okay, so we start with the first term of the chapter, that is nutrition. How would we define nutrition? Nutrition is nothing but the procurement and utilization of nutrients for growth, repair, development, or energy or maintenance of various life processes is what I mean by nutrition. So in this there are 4 keywords. सबसे पहले nutrition is defined as procurement. What is procurement? लेना. बुक में लिखा हुआ है, वॉल्यूम में लिखा हुआ है, so don't need. Procurement and utilization. लेना और उसको यूज करना. For what purpose? Is in terms of the procurement and utilization of nutrients. And यहाँ पे you write food. Food नहीं लिखना है. It's procurement and utilization of nutrients for growth, development, energy, or to carry out various life processes. और पीछे का पार्ट आपके लिए ऑप्शन है. आपको ग्रोथ एंड डेवलपमेंट लिखना है, आपको एनर्जी के लिए लिखना है, आपको वेरियस एनर्जी प्रोसेसेस के लिए लिखना है. All would be considered. In short, क्या खाना खाते इस्तेमाल करते for doing all the activities of our life. That is why we say it as nutrition. So procurement and utilization of nutrients for growth, development, energy, or to carry out various life processes is what I mean by nutrition. अब nutrition के definition में एक word आता है, वो है. So what are nutrients? Nutrients क्या है? The things which give nutrition, no? Almost near to it. क्यों खाते हैं हम? What do we get from it?
Energy.
So all those substances which gives us energy. Not an example. Okay? All the substances which gives us energy is known as जल्दी ज्वाइन कर रहा था क्या? लड़की है जरा नारायण लेट लतीफ हमेशा एक आध बार आ गया तो कुछ नहीं पता पर नॉर्मली आई फाइंड कि एक्सपीरियंस कि यू कैन सी ऑल द लेडीज कभी टाइम पे नहीं आते whether it is a teacher, mother or wife. Anyways, week आ गई. So nutrients are all chemical substances which gives us energy is known as nutrients. अब इनमें children just for our understanding exam में कहीं पूछते नहीं है, सिर्फ लिखा है तो अपन पढ़ रहे हैं. There are 2 types: simple, complex. What are simple? Basically, they are organic, inorganic, and organic. Now, what is this simple? Simple के सबसे पहले nutrients के example आपने जो बोले थे. Okay, what are the examples of nutrients? आपने अभी कहा था.
Proteins.
4 हो गए. Proteins और roughage is fiber. Carbohydrates, proteins, lipids, fats is lipids. अपन बायोलॉजी में lipids बोलते हैं, जनरल में fats बोलते हैं. So carbohydrate, protein, lipids. Apart from that, minerals, vitamins, and roughage and water. सब आ जाएगा इसके. Now, then simple में which are nothing but basically minerals, water is सब simple form में. Some vitamins also comes under inorganic. Complex में it is carbohydrates, proteins, lipids, and in terms of Fine, चलेगा. So carbohydrate, proteins, lipids are nothing but in terms of organic substances, including some vitamins which comes under organic one. Do we need to study this? Not required. Okay. So we shall jump on to the next major part. Nutrition is broadly divided into two main types. What are two main types? Autotrophic and heterotrophic. Okay. What is autotrophic? What is heterotrophic?
Autotrophic make own food and heterotrophic depends on.
Okay. Children, मैं कहा था आपको होमवर्क नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में अलग क्लासेस सिंपल क्वेश्चन तो चालू ये इसी होगा डिफाइन न्यूट्रिशन सिंपल ओके सेकंड डेफिनेशन ये डेफिनेशन पढ़ोगे अब यहाँ पे जब पढ़ोगे you would learn only one definition for it. I am not expecting you to give me next lecture proper rata answer. No, whatever you understand I would appreciate that. Okay. So what is autotrophic nourishment or autotrophic nutrition? Auto matlab self, trophic matlab nourishment. So अब हमें क्या करना है हमें 5-6 डेफिनेशंस पढ़ने इसके आगे हम एक डेफिनेशन को सिर्फ थोड़ा मॉडिफाई करेंगे ताकि सबके सब एक ही वर्ड इसमें रहेंगे अपना पढ़ना थोड़ा कम हो जाए those organisms which prepare their own food with the help of simple inorganic substances is known as autotrophs. The mode of nutrition as autotrophic nutrition. I'm repeating. Those organisms which prepare their own food with the help of simple organic substances is known as autotrophic nutrition. Am I clear to everybody? Now, अगर यही समझ में आ गया, so what will be heterotrophic? I said हमें एक ही डेफिनेशन को बाहर करना ताकि उसी को थोड़ा मॉडिफाई कैसे करना चाहिए. So we go with the same definition again. Those organisms which cannot prepare their own and are dependent on autotrophs or other organisms are referred as heterotrophic. So normally I find majority of the answer are dependent on other organisms. वो autotrophs को भूल जाते. जरूरी नहीं सभी नॉनवेज खाए. कोई तो वेज खाने वाला भी होगा. Yeah, those organisms which cannot prepare their own food and are dependent on autotrophs or other organisms are referred as heterotrophic. कोई डाउट से सिंपल है. Okay. Now you would give me the answer. Simple answer. I want example, two example of this. Humans.
Those are plants.
घर पे खाना बनाता है? लग रहा मुझे. सर घर पे खाना बनाता हूँ. Self made, autotrophic. नहीं ना? बना भी मत. Okay. Girls तो बहुत स्पाइल हो रहा है. Boys always are good cook. दुनिया के सबसे अच्छे शेफ बॉयज ही है. Fact है. You can go and Google anywhere. Okay, I would use anything for that matter. लड़कियों को खाना कभी बनाने आता ही नहीं. There are certain good things also about this. जैसे सब बहुत पार्सल जा रहे बॉयज साइड ले रहे हैं. Yeah, autotrophic example. Plants.
Sir, green plants.
Green plants. Good Vedan. Vedan, my question to you. ये green plants है तो ये क्या होंगे? Non-green plants.
Sir, plants which does not contain chlorophyll.
are under this category.
Yeah.
Chlorophyll are under this category. Okay. चलो वो बाद में देखा जाएगा. दो एग्जाम्पल बोला तुमने, एक ही दिया है मुझको अब तक. इन पास हुई.
So some types of bacteria.
इन पास हुई ना. तो फाइव मिनट क्लासिफिकेशन था. तो डिलीट हो गया ना सिलेबस में. तो ठीक है, तो बोल सकते हैं. Algae is a part of plant only, my dear. Anybody else? Sir, autotrophic में आता है all plants irrespective of its color, and another is Euglena. There are also organism in common Euglena, which is the animal protozoan coming under this category. Heterotrophic में बोलने की जरूरत नहीं कि अपन अपना नाम से लेके अपने भाई बहन का नाम भी याद है. Right from human, donkey, monkey, chimpanzee, everything comes under this category. So we are more focused on this part. Those organisms which prepare their own food with the help of simple inorganic substances is referred as autotrophic nutrition. इसका example था plants, further divided into two types. Chemotropic, phototropic. लिखते हो chemotropic, phototropic. Actual term is chemoautotropic, photoautotropic. Shortcut करते हैं. Chemotropic, photoautotropic. So what is the meaning of this? अपना definition यही रखने का. थोड़ा change करो, ये आ जाएगा. What is phototropic? वो example हुआ ना, तो definition का डालना इसको. Those organisms which prepare their own food. आगे.
By the process of photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis process हुआ by what?
Sunlight.
So those organisms which prepare their own food with the help of
Sunlight.
light, the sunlight, is known as phototropic nutrition. अब इतना simple, इससे simple तो कर ही नहीं सकते. So if you understand this, अब इसका define करो. Those organisms which prepare their own food with the help of
Chemicals.
सिर्फ एक change कर. Those organisms which prepare their own food with the help of sunlight or light. ये हम सबको पता है, light is a source of energy. यहाँ पे बोलने की जरूरत नहीं. यहाँ पे बोलने की जरूरत है. Those organisms which prepare their own food with the help of chemicals as source of energy is known as chemotropic nutrition. I'm repeating once again. Those organisms which prepare their own food with the help of simple inorganic substances are known as autotrophic nutrition. Those organisms which cannot prepare their own food and are dependent on autotrophs or other organisms is known as heterotrophic nutrition. Further, those organisms which prepare their own food with the help of chemicals as a source of energy, chemotropic. Those organisms which prepare their own food with the help of sunlight or light, known as phototropic nutrition. Am I clear to everybody?
Yes, sir.
Up, इनका एग्जाम.
Plants. Sir.
Chemotropic का expected क्या से जाना चाहिए था? So chemotropic में there are certain bacteria. I do not want to write bacteria. The bacteria अगर आपने पढ़ा होगा decomposers भी हो, which are by default coming under heterotrophic. So वो wrong हो जाता है. So आपने को chemotropic मतलब chemicals पे use करते हैं. So we give over here is the sulfur bacteria, copper bacteria, iron bacteria. Simple language में जितने elements के नाम पता चिपका लेना. Okay, iron, copper, sulfur, molybdenum सब के नाम लेना. But most common में sulfur, copper, iron, nitrogen. टीचर को इम्प्रेस करना अलग से काम है। नाइट्रोसोमोनास, नाइट्रोकोकस, मेथानोबैक्टर, एजाटोबैक्टर, मेथानोकोकस, प्रॉब्लम स्पेलिंग आनी चाहिए, तब इम्प्रेस करना, स्पेलिंग बाहर करना, फिर जो लिखना है। So here, these are the simple type of bacteria which uses the name itself. Sulfur use कर रहा है energy के लिए to produce food. Copper will use copper part, iron will use iron part. Nitrogen fixing bacteria also basically using nitrogen to prepare their own food. So that is chemotropic manner. Phototropic is what sunlight. So अब जैसे अपन ने start किया, okay, we started with nutrition, we went on to autotropic, heterotropic. हमने इसको फिलहाल होल्ड पे रखा, आगे बढ़े, कीमोट्रोपिक, फोटोट्रोपिक। अब इसको फुल स्टॉप करना है, बस डेफिनेशन और 2 एग्जांपल्स, इतना ही पढ़ना है। फोटोट्रोपिक डिटेल में पढ़ना है। So movement ऐसे फोटोट्रोपिक, which process comes to your mind? सबको पता होगा सर, बचपन से तो यही तो पढ़ते आ रहे हैं कि फोटोसिंथेसिस। अगर आपने फोटोसिंथेसिस पढ़ा है, so can anybody give me the reaction of photosynthesis? क्या, I don't want a balanced reaction, सिर्फ क्या होता है reactants and products? इतने बच्चों को भी आता है आजकल यार। सर 2 साल तो कोविड में गए हमने, तो उस टाइम पे तो विकिपीडिया था सर, गूगल बाबा था। शॉर्ट पे श्वेता, देखिए कार्बन से की ऑक्सीजन पे न्यूट्रिशन का है फिर।
So it all starts with sunlight touching the green segment of the soil chlorophyll. Then from the root the water gets absorbed.
जो कहाँ से आ रहा है, सिर्फ रिएक्शन बताओ, मतलब ये होता है यूज, तो ये बनता है, बस इतना चाहिए। In presence of sunlight, formation of glucose, पर क्या यूज हो रहा है? So carbon dioxide plus
Water.
water in presence of
Sunlight and chlorophyll.
light and chlorophyll gives me
Glucose
in what form? Glucose
and oxygen.
and oxygen. Good. Yeah. I hope this is the basic reaction. Carbon dioxide along with water in presence of sunlight and chlorophyll gives me glucose plus oxygen. Is it clear to everybody? थोड़ा बैलेंसिंग पढ़ा करते हैं। 6 CO2 plus good 12 H2O, बोला प्लस कर देना, हो गया, बैलेंस हो गया।
So 6 O2 as well.
ये देखना बैलेंस हुआ कि नहीं, पहले बताना मुझको। हो गया, आयोग तो देखा था ही, सबने केमिस्ट्री देखा है। एरो ऊपर और भी कुछ बाकी है। 6 CO2 plus 12 H2O, C6H12O6 plus 6 H2O plus 6। चलिए ये बैलेंस इक्वेशन आप इस फॉर्मेट में भी लिख सकते हो, बट फिर वो रिएक्शन चाहिए। जस्ट राइट 6H2O here, इसमें वाटर प्रोडक्ट दिखाना है, तो इसमें 12H2O लिखा है, तो इसमें वाटर प्रोडक्ट लिखना है। नाउ यू विल से सर कौन सा लिखना है, यू विल राइट ऑलवेज द lower.
So first one is wrong.
First one is technically not wrong, but वो right भी है. Because in the actual reaction 12 water molecules are used. Okay, और ये 6 water molecules are reformed, वापिस बनते. अब अगर मैं ऊपर का रिएक्शन पकड़ता हूं तो इसका मतलब है सिर्फ 6 यूज होते हैं, तो सब कुछ भी बनता नहीं. ठीक, मैं इसको इसके हिसाब से इंटरप्रेट करता हूं. सिर्फ 12 में से सिर्फ 6 ही इस्तेमाल हुए, सिर्फ 6 तो वैसे गिरे हुए थे, पर ये गिरे हुए नहीं है, they are reformed over. So technically this is the right one. 6 CO2 plus 12 H2O in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll gives me glucose, which is 6H12O6 plus 6H2O plus 6O2. दोनों में से कोई एक मिस कर दिया, 0 मार्क्स. Okay, so without sunlight and chlorophyll the reaction cannot. Am I very clear? Everybody. Okay, so हमारे लिए चैप्टर का स्टार्टिंग इसी पॉइंट जो भी था वो बुक में सब कुछ लिखा है, ये भी लिखा है. ओके, आई वांट यू अब अपना बुक ओपन करोगे और सिर्फ ये रिएक्शन कॉपी. चेक कर लेना. When you copy down this reaction, children, simple है. From where does this plant get the reactants? Carbon dioxide कहाँ से आता है? Air. Enters into the plant via
Stomata.
स्टोमेटा. तो हमें स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ स्टोमेटा पढ़ना है, जो सिलेबस में पॉइंट लाइन वाइज लिया है, हमें सबसे लास्ट में करेंगे. प्रैक्टिकल का पार्ट आधा तो आता है, तो अपन उसको बाद में करेंगे. आई एम नॉट skipping or missing it out, but just do it afterwards. Water, roots, सबको पता है, absorbed via roots, not intersection. Sunlight होता है. Chlorophyll, the leaf में कहाँ? My standard, सही chapter. मतलब एनिमल में हो रहा है कि प्लांट में हो रहा है. प्लांट में कहाँ? प्लांट सेल में कहाँ पे?
Chloroplast.
क्लोरोप्लास्ट. स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ क्लोरोप्लास्ट भी पढ़ना है, वो भी एंड में करेंगे. तो ये सिर्फ 2 पार्ट अपन एंड में करेंगे आफ्टर द चैप्टर. रेस्ट एवरीथिंग विल बी डन इन लाइन. सो क्लोरोप्लास्ट, सनलाइट, सन, ग्लूकोज बन रहा है, वाटर इज फॉर्म, O2 इज गिवन आउट एज अ बाय प्रोडक्ट. ओके, नेक्स्ट लेक्चर व्हेन वी स्टार्ट, योर होमवर्क वुड बी वो रिएक्शन के ऊपर का जितना बकवास लिखा होगा वॉल्यूम में उतना पढ़ के आना. सो इन शॉर्ट, एक डेफिनेशन, 2, 3, 4, 5 हेटेरोट्रॉपिक का 6 डेफिनेशंस होने चाहिए.
A and B part. Life process and nutrition.
न्यूट्रिशन स्टार्ट किया, वो पहले का वाला पार्ट करना, पहले का बकवास है, कुछ आता नहीं. अपने को न्यूट्रिशन एडिंग के स्टार्ट है. न्यूट्रिशन एडिंग में भी फर्स्ट पेज जो है ना उतना ही. अरे जस्ट लर्न व्हाटएवर आई टॉट. उसमें क्या पढ़ा है? न्यूट्रिशन का डेफिनेशन, ऑटोट्रॉपिक, न्यूट्रिएंट्स, हेटेरोट्रॉपिक, कीमोट्रॉपिक, फोटोट्रॉपिक. सिंपल तो था आई गेस. वो भी बाहर नहीं हुआ तो फिर So online children, you have a lecture now after this?
No, sir.
Thank you very much. Okay. Before I leave, is my pace okay?
Yes.
Too fast? I will be going fast to certain extent at certain points. आपका background वैसे पता है. Certain part में I will slow down. इस chapter में मैं भले कितने फास्ट जाऊँ, आप मुझे slow down करोगे expression में और practice. आप ये automatically आप ही break लेते हो. Okay. That's I think that part, rational part, part.
ऑर्डर ट्रॉफिक हाँ यहाँ पे सीबीएसई पढ़ रहे थे अंकल ने बोला हाँ उनकी क्लास चल फैकल्टी अबे यार ये मेन बोलो बुरी है पता नहीं कब नशे करता है बायो
तुम लोग तो आप बोला आ गए तुम लोग
ये सबसे पहले फिर मैं 6 बजे से आप बैठी बात कर रही
ऊपर से सनलाइट का
अच्छा एक